Hello friends, my name is Erin and welcome to my Wildlight channel. Today is the 1st of July and so it's the first official day of One Book July. I am beginning by setting up the month of July in the monthly planner section of my Hobonichi. For those of you who aren't sure or don't know what this book is, it is a Hobonichi Techo cousin A5 size. And the cover is a Chic Sparrow from the Odyssey line. The ink pad that I'm using here is a Holtz Distress Oxide ink pad in broken china. And if you give them a little spritz with water, it activates the ink and it's quite wonderful. I am going to fill in the dates when I want to make videos or post videos about One Book July. And I'm also going to put in the important dates for my kids' school. And I think that's really the most that will go into this monthly section, and the rest will go into the weekly and the daily to-dos. So videos in black. And things that relate to the children and school in bright pink. Wine colour is the official colour of this pen, which is one of my all-time favourite pens. I always start writing on ink and paint before it's dry. It's my weakness. It's what I always do. I have no patience and I can't wait for things to dry before I start writing on them. Now I always use my watercolours to block out time that is usually for a specific reason, which is what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to list my most important to-dos and my priorities, my main tasks for the month. All the things that I would like to fit in and get done this month. Then I'm going to add the dates of the full moon and the dark moon, which actually are already in a Hobonichi. It's one of the lovely things about the Hobo, but I'm just going to make it extra bold for me because I like to know those dates. And because it is One Book July and a special month, I'm going to use my all-time favourite Jane Davenport Mermaid washi. It is my favourite of all the washies. It's just so special. And that's about it. I'm not going to do too much more in here because it's the beginning of the month. I probably will want to put important dates and things to remember and all sorts of things in here, so I don't want to fill up the gaps just yet. I usually do my planner pages as a warm-up before I go to my art journal pages, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. So these are the dailies, the daily/weekly sections that I never normally use, which is new for me in One Book July. So I'm going to put in all the things I want to get done tomorrow. I haven't yet found the right bookmark for myself to mark this weekly section off, so I'm just going to grab one of these cut-off bits of art paper, and that'll do for now until I find something better. Alright, so now I go to my daily art journal page on the 1st of July. I'm going to start by sketching a face in pencil. And I'm going to paint the face using the Ecoline Brush Pens. These are one of my all-time favourite supplies to use on the Tomoe River paper in the Hobonichi journal. The paper just takes these watercolours and these pens in particular so well. It really holds up amazingly well, and you can build up the colour and keep blending it, and the paper is just phenomenal. And they are an absolute ton of fun to use. The colours are beautiful. I'm using mainly turquoise blue, Ultramarine Violet is the purpley colour. Okay, now I'm going to hit it with some Distress Oxide inks. I'm laying the inks down on like a flimsy sheet of plastic, spraying it with a bit of water to activate them and get the colours to start blending, and then pressing it down. Might as well use up all the product on the sheet, just instead of wasting anything. Okay, now it's time for my favorite bit, adding the color pencil. I just want you to know as well that I have stopped this video and dried the wet media so far with a hairdryer because I don't have a heat tool. I've just pulled out a few colours that I like. Most of my Prismacolors come from the Jane Davenport Favourite 15 selection. I think the face actually needs a little more depth of colour to it, so I'm adding some more blue and I'm adding in some magenta. And then I'll have to dry it again before I put the layer of pencil on. Okay, so it's time to do the hair. I'm going to hit the hair with pencils and brush pens and washi tape and just everything to make it big and bold and fun. So this is my first planner and art journal page for One Book July 2017. I've really enjoyed making it. I'm so glad you joined me. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!